Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2. In the last episode we managed to destroy the Elder Brain of the Illithids, and now we have all three items that we wanted to get before we enter the city of Natha. Now you might be wondering, well, what do these three items actually do for us? And I can tell you they'll be pretty much of a must before we enter the city of Natha. At least I like to do that before we enter it. So now we have a Drow scouting party entering our way, and we shall vanquish them with great force. And I also want to make sure that they're not going to use their spells here. So we dispel them right away. And then we shall kill the Drow here. Kill that Drow over here. And then last but not least the Drow over here. Not that tough as you can see, but tough enough. Now this over here is a dark cave, at least it says on the map. However, we know through the Swervenablin that this is actually the lair of Adalon, a silver dragon, as we're just going to find out once we enter it. Because this road is, like, these steps are probably a sign of, like, whoops, something is gonna come up here, isn't it? And yes, something is. Because in here is Adalon.
I have watched your progress with great interest.
My lady, you honor me with your words. The first of what? Oh, I see. Speak on, I will listen and see what I can do. Thank you. Indeed. By creature, such a crime is unthinkable. So her eggs were stolen, and I suppose we should get them back. I would offer to help even if there was no reward. Alright. Cast your spell and let the illusion begin. And now we are getting transformed into Drow.
The denizens of the Drow city, complete with a house insignia that will not draw undue attention. I suggest you act like Drow when speaking to anyone you meet.
Of course. I will do what I can, Adalon. Now, we need to get her eggs back, and she transformed us into Drow. So we can now enter the city without getting noticed. Even though we are now Drow, or like on the outside, we of course have to behave like Drow as well. And since the Drow are a race that is consisting mostly of the predominance of females instead of males, we also have to act like that. It sometimes can be very strange to do that, but you will see what I mean in a bit. The gates open. And a Drow appears. I am Draconia from the Lair of Adalon. And now you have two options here. Please, I beg of you, allow me entry, blah blah blah. And stand down, Mailworm. I'm Veldrin from the city of Chetnasat. Let me pass. And we shall choose option number 3. Alright, and we should talk to a person called Sulavine in the Male Fighters Society in the north end of town. Now the town itself is not that big, as you would imagine, but it is filled with a lot of things. For example, let me show you, I believe, this drow over here. Let me see what you have to offer. This one here, for example, is selling things. And since we're in need of a selling patron anyway, we are going to do just that. I think one item, yeah, a few over here. Right, let's have a look at his items. Maybe there's something that we want, because I'm not entirely sure what he has. He's got Maze, Robe of the Evil Archrobe. There's a Sentinel Shield, which is a +5 armor class shield. Can you use that? No. It's only usable by fighters. Basically he could use it, but the Fortress Shield is much better than that. There's a Fire Tooth, a dagger that can be thrown, and returns to the thrower's hand after that. Staff of Withering is here, for example, also a little bit of poison damage. Harbinger +3. It's a 5% chance that you hit him with a 10d6 fireball. And an ogre that is hit by the sword must make a saving throw or is turned to stone, which is also quite interesting. Other than that, there's nothing here that I want. So, yeah.
Do not question the matron mother.
And he, for example, has some potions in stock. Lots of them. And a rod of smiting. Which is very nice against golems, for example, but not really that much of a problem. And this here is something that I want to buy. It's a magic amulet that gives us 10% magic resistance. This one gives us 5, so I'm gonna exchange that. And then we're gonna see who doesn't have any pendants yet, and it is Jan, so you will gain a 5% magic resistance item now. Also want to sell this last gem that we have. We don't need that. And we could also talk to that creature in here, however for now the creature is motionless as if sleeping. And now they're all dead down here, by the way. So, yeah. Not really a pretty sight. Now, the city is already explored, so you can see everything what's going on. Derex's Tower, the House of Jalat, the Male Fighter Society, the Temple of Loth, Quilly's home, the Female Fighter Society, and to the upper levels. Nothing that we really need at this point, so we're going into this room here, which is a tavern, first, before we do anything else, so we can get that out of the way. Because that's something that you probably want to see at this point. At least that I would like to do before we continue. Now, I believe that this man over here is of special interest to us.
To walk apart from house and queens.
Yes. I'll be on my way. Sorry. Wasn't that person. Might be that one.
Victory for the Spider Queen.
Yes. He's the leader of the fighting pit. So, very well, I'll fight in your pit, Southern. And in we go.
What would you like? How can I help?
Well, of course he could have let that open a little bit longer. Sure, open the gate and let me in. We're gonna head in here. And the first monster is going to be an Anvahog. And then we're gonna save. It's a few monsters before we can continue. And the Nabasu is next, so we shall enter this place. Again at the end of it. This is a demon. A demon that is very easily killed, as it seems. Also, we are going to cast this one here on us. Just to make sure that we are protected from anything like that. And now we're gonna head outside with Draconia again. And the next one is a fighter. Alright.
I'm waiting. Yes. If that's what you want, just ask. Whatever you desire.
There we go.
I'm
This is a Saugin Prince.
yes.
Pretty easy as well. Now, of course, the demon actually was harder than that one, but we'll see.
The best surfacer is a dead surfacer.
What slave is that? What type of creatures? Eye Tyrant. Alright, I'll fight it. The Eye Tyrant is basically a beholder that's a little bit stronger, so... As you can see, pretty easy though. Especially with double hasted fighters, which is just awesome.
Destiny and might, we shall rule supreme.
Thank you! Fine, I'll be on my way then. That is one, like, little side quest that you can do here. Nothing out of the ordinary there, of course. Oh, and what I want to do, though, is I want to rest before I continue. And there's also time-critical stuff sometimes. The first one, until you meet Zolavine, is not. But after that, you should definitely watch out.
Apart from house and queens,
Now, I will see who's actually the innkeeper.
from mothers.
It's not that one. Oh, actually, I think it's up here. Or might be. Is it? Can't remember. Need to look.
Whatever you want.
Drow and Drow? No? Perhaps it's the one down here, the Sundal. Could be.
If you say so.
To walk apart from house and queens, to walk into the
Where? Let me see all of yours. Oh. What? Oh, down there! Ah, there we go. Was like wondering what is going on. Oh, that's the fighter person, okay. Who's killing like 4 elves or drows in this actually.
The Drow rule supreme.
Now only one last standing. There we go. He has won.
Do not question the matron mothers.
Ah, yes, why not? I'm gonna fight him on myself, one-on-one.
Rule supreme.
As you can see, he's already injured, and he barely did any damage to us. Now he's badly near death, and...
Do not question the
Hold I...
Oh, glory for the Dark Mother!
I'm not a male, though, thank you. And Kalinthra. So we are going to talk to Zondal next again. Also we have one weapon ability that we're going to put into
Do not
Warhammers.
question the matron mothers.
Yes, I'm going to do it myself, of course, again.
This is fun.
And I think I interrupted her spell already, so... Oh, no, I actually didn't. But I don't think that's gonna give her too much pause here. That didn't work, sorry. Oh, that is like Sanctuary, I think. Aw, she healed herself completely up, right? Well, you need to do it again, lady. And I don't think you can. And she's dead. Lovely.
The path to supremacy for a male lies either in the bed
I have a mage.
of the mage house.
Not yet. I want Nalia to do this, of course, so...
To walk apart from house and
Yes, Nalia. Right.
I'm ready.
I'm going to use my enhanced... Actually, no. Because he has magic resistance, isn't he? I'm going to go behind that column. Just so that he can't do a lot versus me, for now. And then I'll be casting another one. Mirror image, mirrored, whatever. So gonna cast one last time. And then we should be fine. And then we shall be using this one over here. That did absolutely no damage, lovely. Okay, then we need to do this spell here to get some defensive spells from him away. There we go. Whatever that was, remove magic. Sorry, didn't help. For you, that is. And then we shall be casting the Horde Withering. Oh no, she wasn't. Alright. Guess we'll have to kill the gnolls first, eh? Or maybe we don't, because we have fireballs at our disposal. Hobgoblin... Oh, he didn't actually get damage either this time. Well... Not sure why this is, but... We'll see how Magic Missile does against him. There we go! Finally some damage! We shall be using our spell sequencer next. Ah, because it dispelled his mirror images. Ah, yeah. I now see why he didn't get any damage. Also, you need to get healed now. Otherwise, you shall die.
This is a lot more exciting
So...
than any circus.
Much better. Alright.
If that's what you
Anyone else? Another mage? No. Not now. Can we open this door? I don't think we can. No. Still, I want to search for the innkeeper. Because I need to rest here. If I can. Is it you?
Do not question the matron mothers.
Maybe some other time. Sorry. Nope. There seems to be no way for me to rest. It's not him either. We can't rest here, just that. It's not possible. Well, I suppose we are going to head upstairs and see if we can rest there. Maybe that's the way. I can't remember it exactly, so we need to see. Perhaps we can.
Do as the matron's order and live.
Done very well.
Oh yeah, I believe that's going to
Do not
happen.
question the belief
Right?
of others.
Yes. Oh. Hmm. Well, last chambers, that's not what I wanted to do anyway. Sorry.
Loth be praised. Oh, glory for
Whoa.
Dark Mother!
What is... Not really sure what's going on here. Drow, drow, drow. No place to rest, even though we're in a tavern.
Do not question
And you
the
probably have no other idea anyway. Alright, I guess we don't have a possibility to rest here. At least not inside town. For now. Unless she's like the one.
Be praised.
No.
All victory is her doing.
Alright. So, I think we're not going to rest here then. We could possibly take a peek outside and try to rest there, I guess. That's the only way that I can see this could go. Because I want to make sure that Nalia has her spells, that we're all rested up and stuff like that. Because the time inside Natha will be pretty short. Because I don't want to extend it too much. Like a Yankee over here as well, by the way. So, they're always keeping their eye on us. Right, let's try to rest here. And hopefully we'll be able to. Ah,
If you say.
lovely. Okay, so it is time to go to the Male Fighter Society. In the meantime, everyone here is going there. And for some reason she is running away. We don't know why yet.
Victory
Until
for the Thunder Queen.
we're gonna lie. So that this one that's chasing her is not getting her. The Male Fighter Society is here, so we need to enter this room here. And I think we can actually go right in
You
here.
are the newcomers that have been
Yes.
sent my way, I see. As if I do not have enough to accomplish in a day, without suffering for the welfare of the weak.
Yeah, yeah. Failure's death, yeah, that's pretty most likely the same way that you always do that. My name is Baldur, and I demand the respect I'm due. Alright. And if you're fast enough, you could even see her. I believe normally they are around here. So if you're quickly enough with your scrolling, sometimes you can see that blue circle pop up. Unfortunately this time it's not.
Loth be praised.
And she wasn't talking to me, by the way. Oh, thank you. All right. The Devourers? No, I don't. Oh, that's why they're called Devourers, okay. Her eldest daughter, okay. I'm to meet you at the entrance to the Illithid caverns and ambush some Illithid who have the Mother Maid's daughter captive. Alright. Alright. Sounds pretty easy for now. So we have to go down to the Illithid caverns, or rather to the entrance there, and try to intercept the daughter of the Mother Matron. Since she's been captured, we need to free her from the Illithids. So that shouldn't be a big deal, should it? But you should be careful though. I think either this time or next time we're leaving the city, there's going to be some combat right around here. So I'm going to prepare for that in the way of saving up. And if I need to, I am going to... Let's see... Oh yeah, it is this time around. So that is a thief, as you can plainly see. Not going to happen, unfortunately, for you. And we're going to kill him first, because he's one of the worst enemies. Especially because he can make himself invisible. Now, we've taken care of one of the henchmen already. So now, we're going to go for the next people. And this time around, we're going to use some fireballs to sort out the weak. And then we're going to use another fireball.
You need my skills, I see.
And again, of course. As long as we have fireballs, they can't cast any spells. Now we're going to get them here. And since we have Dispel Magic, they can't really do a lot. Other than fear us, of course. Well, that didn't go as planned. Well, that enables us to get Kelvin back at least. And now the goblin needs to die. There we go. Pretty easy. Actually, we didn't get any damage at all, I think. Now we're gonna collect his halberd. He doesn't have anything we want. What did you expect from a goblin? She doesn't have anything either. And he has basically a potion and a spell scroll. A good spell scroll nonetheless though. And this bastard sword we got from the fighter that we killed, or rather beat, in the arena of the Drow. Basically a very nice bastard sword if you don't have one yet. And this one's called Dragon's Breath. 1 damage point of each elemental, a +4 bonus as well. Nothing that we need right now, but nonetheless a pretty good one. Now, where has Animan gone? Oh, it doesn't matter because he's already back. Lovely. Now, Animan, come back to us, please, my friend. We shall need your help.
I stand amongst the righteous.
And in this case, we are going to change this icon here to that one, since I will need that a lot more nowadays than I did it before. And once we're done with that, we shall move on to the eastern side. Not too far in yet, since we want to make sure this is working. And then, I'm gonna take one step over here. This is Solavine.
Just ask.
And then we're gonna talk to him.
Do what I must, when I must. Know this well.
Alright. Who are we going to rescue here? Fire fast death banner. Alright. Right, and the Illithids approach. Now they will just appear out of nowhere. Because he casts some kind of spell. Then... or twice. Or thrice. Come on. There we go. I think the rumbling actually made it. Whoops! This is semi-good where I'm standing, I think. Actually, it might be good where I'm standing. Because fire's on the backside. Oh, good lord. Umber Hulks everywhere. Alright, 2 Umber Hulks. Mind Flare, Mind Flare, Mind Flare, Mind Flare. Let's go. Oh, Jan got stunned nonetheless. Alright. Shouldn't be too... Whoa! That was a lot of damage on Aaliyah. I definitely don't like that. Okay, we're gonna go for that Umber Hulk next. So Nalia's not getting chased anymore. There we go. And the last Umber Hulk shall die. Nah, it's all fine. Yes. You've got a lot of nerve, woman. We just saved you from the Illithids and all you can do is insult us. I am Veldrin of Chetlasad. And there she goes.
This is a lot more exciting than
Blasted
the
arrogant
circus.
wench! May the Spider Queen bite at her black heart!
And we shall meet her at the city's entrance again. Which we shall do once Jan is free of his stun. Shouldn't take too long. Oh, we're losing these debuffs that we are actually not on us this time around. Because normally that ish sound is when the mind control wears off. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's what you
Good. So that is all that needs to be done outside the city for now. We shall be coming back out here in a bit though. Because that was not the last job that we're told to do. And it definitely won't be the easiest. Because right now our cover is pretty solid. No one expects anything from us other than helping their hands. And we didn't cause any trouble. We didn't cause any suspicion. So everything is fine for now. However, we have to admit that this was pretty easy for now. But it will get a little bit harder than that later on. So, however, I'm gonna cut the video here, and when we come back, folks, back to Natha and more jobs to do. So, I will see you all next time.